We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball next on the show. Jake Arrieta, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Here now is Cabrera, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Shortstop, Asdrubal Cabrera.
And we are underway from Wrigley as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through, and it looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And the pitch on 2-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, they're not going to run. I mean, they don't put a lot of pressure on you trying to steal bases. They'll take the extra base if they need to, but they don't run much. They're a team that sits there. They're going to be a lot base to base, rely a lot on the power. This is a total contrast to what we've been seeing throughout the league the last couple of years.
Into the windup and the pitch. Neil Walker is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Matt, Jansen's going to remind you of those Brave games we used to watch with Maddox and Glavine and Smoltz were pitching because he's got a wide zone. He's going to take us back to the 90s calling balls off the plate.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Hey, good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Ready on 1-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up. But that was a nice job of laying off.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. And another foul ball. Another try at 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And this is fouled at the plate.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at bat. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Another one sent foul. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
That's the 6th ball he's fouled off in a row. You just keep fighting until he gives you something to hit.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Here's the left fielder, YOENIS. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. First pitch coming. Here it is. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
I like that pitch on 0-2 there. Busted him in. And even though he missed with that one, that hitter isn't as likely to dive out over the plate the rest of this AB.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Again, a 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rizzo in foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Again, he sends it out of play.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at-bat. He is really making him work.
Another 2-2 offering. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Grounded to short. Baez fields it cleanly. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting fourth, center fielder number 3, Curtis Granderson.
Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Matt, in last night's game, this is the situation right here. They didn't do a very good job driving guys in with runners in scoring position. Right here, you got a guy in scoring position. You got to capitalize and drive in. If you swung at a bad pitch last night, get a good pitch to drive right here.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Up to an even 30 pitches here in the first inning. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
Well, maybe that fooled him, or maybe he wasn't looking for it, but man, he hung him a curveball right there in the middle. For him to not swing the bat, being the power hitter he is, who sees a lot of breaking pitches, makes me think he's looking for something else.
The 1-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jay has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Mets leave one, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Steven Matz starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he's going for that coveted 30th start today. When pitchers go to spring training, they hope they're healthy enough to get 30 starts. That tells them they've had a pretty good year. So he's had a solid season with his 30th start in this ball game. In now is John Jay. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Sean Shea.
Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike one. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, this is a big game. Nobody likes to get swept in a series. Losing the first 2 games kind of put their backs against the wall. We'll see how they respond as they try to get 1 win in this place as they get ready to get out of here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. On the ground up the middle. And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. HR, what do they need to do to complete the sweep?
Well, Matt, I really like this offense. You know, they're top third in home runs, so they can beat you that way. They put pressure on you. This is a really good ball club, but I do like how they have guys throughout the lineup that can hit the ball at the park.
Here's Javier Baez. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit hard up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that's a good sign, him getting a base hit. He's been struggling quite a bit. He's in the 2-hole, going to get some good pitches to hit. Maybe this is the start of him getting hot.
Bryant.
Here's Kris Bryant now. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. The 0-1 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Got the ground ball he's looking for right there. Hard grounder, but it just wasn't at somebody. If it's at somebody, it's a double play ball. Now he's got to get back to work and maybe get another one.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He comes into this one hoping for a late season push toward moving up near the top of that RBI leaderboard. From the stretch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
0-2 count and the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. First and second now, 1 man out. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And that'll get down out there near the wall. The runner scores from second. Bryant rounds third and is digging for the plate. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked. Drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the 0-1. Left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Well, you got the hard sinker in, stayed on top of it, and you get rewarded for making contact. The ball goes through.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Second and third here, 1 man out. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. He makes the throw to first, 2 down.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. His stolen base total leads the ball club. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Here's Jay Bruce now. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs.
Right fielder, Jay Bruce.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And at first base, Anthony Rizzo. Another one of those guys that can pick the ball out of the dirt for you. But I love the fact he's aggressive, and he'll make that throw to home, he'll throw it to second, and he'll even dive in the stands for you if he needs to.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
The windup and the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jay has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 7th, third baseman, number 5, David Wright.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They're still down. It's 2-0. Digging in, Jake Arrieta. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz.
Pitcher, Jake Arrieta.
Here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline. And this is going to get by right down the line. It's a fair ball.
Well, they thought the inning was going to be set up nice. The pitcher's leading off. You'll get a quick out. Instead, he gets a base hit, and now here comes the top of the order. Look out.
Standing in now, Matt Caesar, as he'll send a ground ball down to third to Walker for 1. On to first, but not in time, as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting, center fielder, Sean Shea.
Digging in for his second at-bat, John Jay. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Good looking sinker on the inside corner.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Into the box now, Javier Baez, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Walker dives. What a stop. What an outstanding play to end the inning. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. In now, Rene Rivera. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Number 44, Rene Rivera.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 1-0 delivery. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit down the third base line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here's the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Stepping in now, Steven Matz, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. So back-to-back strikeouts for him here to start the inning. And as we pull up our Cubs leaderboard, you can see he ranks second on the team in that category. Digging in to try it again as Dribble Cabrera. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch of the at-bat. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Dribbled up the line. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Man, was he flying down the line right there. Now I know there's 2 outs and he's not quitting. Maybe this is a rally starter with the 2-out infield single.
Here's Neil Walker. He drew a base on balls his first time up. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 2 and the Mets nothing. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kris Bryant. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Bryant.
There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Here's the pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Already 2 hits in the ball game as he's on base here in the home third. And as we pull up our Cubs leaderboard, you can see he ranks second on the team in that category. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Anthony Rizzo. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. One-oh count. Here it is. And the changeup is way low that time.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
3-0 now.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power-hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Striding in once again, Ben Zobrist, a base hit in his first trip. He's set, and the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Here's Walker for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Into the box, Wilson Contreras, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. But this won't get past the Gold Glover right as he spears it at third to end the inning. Cubs strand 1, but they're on top 2-0. Ready for another chance? YOENIS CESPEDES. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
CESPEDES.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Here's Zobrist now at second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next for the Mets, center fielder Curtis Granderson.
Here's the center fielder Curtis Granderson. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Here's Jay Bruce now. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lying toward the gap in left center. And that's going to be a base hit for Bruce.
96 miles an hour. That's bringing it. Challenged him, and he got the base hit the opposite way. I got to give him credit for barreling up. Now, I don't know for sure if he was on time or if he was late, but either way, he got the barrel on it and got the hit.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the belt, the pitch. Down and away, ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. 2 out with the man at first. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Now at the plate, David Wright. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. One and one. Here it comes. Nope. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Swings through it for strike number 2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. They trail things here 2-0. Now to the plate, Jason Hayward. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, Jason.
Into the windup and the pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Cubs right now, they're looking for base runners. Hey, they'd love to get a leadoff walk.
On a gift of a swing there. It's 3-2 now. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. So he's aboard here with the leadoff walk, and this has been a very patient ball club so far this year as we view the league leaderboard for team walks. And we see there that they're currently ranked 3rd best in that category in the NL. Standing in, Jake ARRIETA. He reached on a single in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
Well, I like that right there. Pulling the bat back. You still got to bunt a strike. That's the one trap that bunters fall into. They think they got to bunt anything. It's not a squeeze bunt. You still have to bunt a strike.
Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Hey, sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Standing in now, Matt Caesar, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. The 0-1 on its way. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Driven nicely into the gap. Hayward rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run is in to score from second. The relay throw, and he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had two all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
In now is John Jay. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's one run on one hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Cubs are on top 3-0. At the plate, Rene Rivera. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
44, Rene Rivera.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Ready on 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here's another 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one as that's the first out of the inning.
For the Mets, pitcher Steven Matz.
Digging in, Steven Matz comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Fouled straight back.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
1-1. Here it comes. 2-1.
1 strike.
And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is a strike 3 call. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
The shortstop, number 13.
Stepping in as Drupal Cabrera. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Swing and a line drive, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Into the box now, Javier Baez. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Javier Baez.
Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
That's an impressive swing on a tough pitch. A sinker from a right-handed pitcher going into the right-handed batter, and he's able to get the bat head out and hit it in the left field. That was really cool.
Here's Kris Bryant now as he'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Granderson going back, and this one is gone. A home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and even 40 home runs on the year for him now. And the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
"40 home runs." Man, that's some amazing power. Not many guys are hitting the ball over the boards 40 times. At any time in any season in the history of baseball, you hit 40 home runs, you've had an amazing season.
Well, now here comes the Mets manager Terry Collins on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure. Hansel Robles is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. And the changeup is way low that time.
Hey, pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Line towards center field. Granderson patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
The second
he got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. From the stretch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. 2-0 now.
Well, you clearly have a guy scuffling right now on the mound. Look, he hit the last batter, and then he's falling behind here. As a hitter, you just got to sit there and look for one specific pitch before you swing.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Outside, 3-0 now. The lefty Jason Heyward waits in the on-deck circle. And he finally gets this one over for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
The right fielder, number 22, Jason.
Digging in once again,
Hayward.
Jason Heyward. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he lays off for ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count. And really, he can go anywhere he wants now.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Zobrist is on his way home. And he will beat the tag at the plate. It's now a 6-0 ball game.
When that ball's hit to the outfield right there, I didn't think they were going to send him because he's got such a great arm. But clearly he got home before the throw got there. That's a great play.
Ready for another shot now. Jake Arrieta. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. And he pops up the bunt attempt. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
In now, Matt Caesar, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 0-1 count. Here it comes. In the dirt here. Goes to third with it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Hit hard, but fouled toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. 3 runs already home here. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Ready once again, John Jay. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. The 1-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Little dribbler down the line. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Another 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Wright is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage on the scoreboard. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. Back with more from Wrigleyville right after this. Here's Neil Walker. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a line drive. But this is foul near the seats. And he takes this one high, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle. Baez has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The left fielder, number 52, YOENIS.
Ready for another shot now. YOENIS CESPEDES. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
So tough to lay off that pitch he just missed on. That's a sweeping slider. You got 2 strikes on you. That ball just continues to move, and he laid off it.
And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, he hasn't been as efficient as he'd like to be. He's already in the 6th inning, though. That's a 1 positive, but this is a lot of pitches for the 6th inning.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Waiting next is Curtis Granderson. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. A little bouncer. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for the Mets, center fielder, Curtis Granderson.
In is Curtis Granderson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
He pulls this one into right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Here's Javier Baez.
Leading off for
He's
the
2
Cubs,
for 3 thus far.
the shortstop, Javier Baez.
First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Hit well on the ground to first. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the night, and are you surprised?
Now
That's
batting,
3 singles.
third
Now
baseman,
sits 3 for 4 with 3
KRIS.
singles. Not a bad night.
BRYANT.
Into the box now, Kris Bryant, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. A runner at first with no outs here. Ball one. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Bruce has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Ready once again, Anthony Rizzo. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
One out and a runner on second base. And this is fouled back and out of play.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone. But fortunately, he just fouled it off.
No offer at that one, and the count moves to 2-2 now on the Cub first baseman.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
2-2 count. Here it comes to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Jay Bruce will be the one to lead us off when we return. It's the Cubs 6 and the Mets nothing. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front, and before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Here's Jay Bruce now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Number 19, Jay Bruce.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Pitch on the way. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
This ball will be chopped foul. Here's the pitch on 2-2. 3-2 now.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Travis d'Arnaud. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
He walked the first guy. Now you're sitting here 3-1. You have to get your pitch to hit. Don't let him off the hook.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Around third, Bruce heading for the plate. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's a 6-1 game.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. Fernando Rodriguez comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Fernando Rodriguez.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a liner. Foul. Hit in the air to left. Moving under it, Caesar. 1 out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, first baseman, Rene Rivera.
Striding in once again, Rene Rivera. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. First pitch coming. Here it is. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. That misses 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Outside and low, 3-0. Runner at second here with one man out. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. Hit back up the middle. There's Baez. And he'll reach first safely. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Wilmer Flores will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 4, Wilmer Flores.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The average coming in, 257. 10 home runs and 43 RBIs. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. On a rope to the second baseman.
The shortstop, number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Digging in the switch hitter, Asdrubal Cabrera. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And now a swing and a miss by Cabrera as he falls behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a 3rd strike.
0-2, here it comes. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Oh, that was a good job of spoiling a good pitch right there. 2-strike breaking ball right on the corner, and he was able to foul it off.
Another 0-2 coming. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. One for the Mets on the double by Darno. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Cubs 6 and the Mets 1. Fernando Salas is on now yet again this season, as this will be his 95th appearance of the year. Wow. Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Wilson Contreras.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Ready with the 1-1. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here it comes. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Digging in and looking for more, Jason Hayward. In his career against this pitcher, he's hitless in 6 tries.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen.
Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Now another 2-2. He spoils another one, and will do it again. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Bruce. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Kyle Schwarber will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
12, Kyle Schwarber.
A high fastball is in there, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit.
Well, he tried to double up with him on fastball. Showed him one. He got the next one. He measured the first one and timed the second one for the base hit.
Caesar.
Into the box, Matt Caesar, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this is knocked down on the mound.
Now batting.
In now is John
Center
Jay.
fielder,
0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Jay.
A fastball that finds the outside corner. Comes set, and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
The 0-2 home. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. Here comes Cespedes, but he won't get there. It falls in. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Well, he had 2 strikes on the hitter. Perfect count to put him away. Tried to elevate the fastball, just didn't get it up there enough.
Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Now the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those put your mechanics in right place to throw strikes.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Here's Kris Bryant now. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Looking to minimize the damage here. And he takes strike 2. Two down, runners at first and second. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball. 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Here's the 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there. 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 8th inning coming up. The Cubs lead this one 8-1. Hector Rondon Comes on to start the
pitching
inning,
for the
and he'll have a
Chicago
huge lead to work with.
Number 56, Hector Rondon.
Here's Neil Walker. His
Leading off
past
with a bat.
numbers against Hector
Second
Rondon.
baseman,
A number of
Neil
meetings, he's 1 for
Walker.
7. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Now the pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Ready with another 2-2. Chopped weakly up the first base line. That's a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Here's another 2-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. 8-1 our score as you look at our in-game line score. This one pretty much all over but the shouting. Digging in to try it again, YOENIS CESPEDES. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Line toward the gap in left center. In is Jay, but this ball's in front of him for a base hit.
That ball was hit pretty good. I like the single, but man, the only reason we're talking about a single is how the defense really executed. They played deep, no doubles. They didn't want a ball in the gap. They were able to cut it off and hold him to a single.
Here's the center fielder, KRIS Granderson, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fouled back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Here's another 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Standing in now, Jay Bruce, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. A runner on first with 2 away. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hayward going back. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. Mets strand 1. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Addison Reed enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Addison Reed.
Ready for another chance? Anthony Rizzo. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Anthony Rizzo.
Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. A 1 pitch on its way, and a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Ready on 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Stepping in now, Ben Zobrist, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. And that's outside. He lost him ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Career history with Addison Reed. He's 1 for 2. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
Runners on first with one down. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bruce has a read on it. He's got it, and there are two down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The right fielder, number 22, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First delivery to him on the way.
That's a ball.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. From the stretch. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And this is going to be a foul ball. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. 2 out with the man at first. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Reed's ready. Here's the 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ready to deliver the 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Bruce over to his left, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Cubs, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Back here in Chicago with a great view of downtown as we're set here to start the 9th inning from Wrigley Field. There's Joe Maddon up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Justin Grimm is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch.
Number 52.
Miguel Montero is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back at the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The third baseman, number 5, David Wright.
At the plate, David Wright. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
The 2-2 now to right. And here's a ball hit in the air. Montero has a play. 2 gone.
First baseman, number 44, Rene Rivera.
Stepping in, Rene Rivera, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Hit back toward the mound. And there's his first base hit in this one.
When you're struggling, you'll look for anything. Been off to a little bit of a cold streak. He didn't hit it hard, but that's a big one to build
Anderson
on.
Reed.
Michael Conforto will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Conforto.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 6 home runs and 19 driven in. And this is cut on and missed, so the Mets are down to their final strike now.
Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs. 2 mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. In the dirt here, and a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch, and that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 2-2 one more time. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Digging in once again as Dribble Cabrera. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. From the stretch. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Here it comes, 0-2. And this will be fouled away. 2 men are on with 2 men out. That misses. 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series, breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
8-1 is the final tonight. Chicago slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Jake Arrieta earns win number 15 on the year. Steven Matz was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs, 8 runs on 15 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For the Mets, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.